Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about it.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going to scramble now, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They're going to run it here. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's escaping the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Number 12, set to kick this ball. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the quarterback, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Florida 7, Notre Dame 6.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Caught over the middle. It's Banks. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after makes the lead 8.
That makes the score
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. And he's tackled after the catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, they're running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Quarterback. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the important thing, that take wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Football comes out.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The pass rush closing in.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Pressure is coming. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The pocket breaking down. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. Again, hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They got him. It's a sack for the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Gators offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gators. And they go in front here in the 2nd half.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Florida 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
And this one will be fair caught. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Banks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 2nd down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And he's back to throw again on second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Irish. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
BAT puts him up 3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw it on first down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pressure is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The pocket breaking down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 38, Florida 35.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Finding space at the 20. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Florida 42, Notre Dame 38.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. That's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.